Today I see you, beloved daughter, and I feel your heart that cries out in silence. I, who come from heaven, am a witness to your struggles, your challenges. I know that you often feel alone, as if the stars in the sky have stopped shining for you. But listen, for I bring good news. You have never been. There is a legion of angels invisible to your eyes, but present in your every step. In moments of pain, when your spirit gets tired, that's when the angels lift you up. Heavenly wings hover over you like a cloak of protection, shielding you from the storms of life. Sometimes everything seems so heavy, but the burden you carry is not on your shoulders alone. God, in His infinite mercy, sent His messengers to walk with you, and today, more than ever, they have a message for you. Do you know that you have been loved since before you were born? You are the fruit of a perfect plan, woven in the hands of the Creator. The purpose for your life is great, and every tear you shed watered the seeds of a glorious future. The struggles you faced were not in vain, and the angels want to remind you of that now. They tell you, don't give up, because victory is yours. Every dawn, the angels are by your side, whispering hope to your heart. They surround you with light, dispelling the shadows of doubt and fear. When you think there is no way out, they open paths where there were only walls before. You just need to believe, because faith is the key that opens doors to the kingdom of heaven. Angels are also bearers of promises, and today, they come to remind you that there are promises made to you, promises that time and circumstances could not erase. Deep within you, you hold deep desires, old dreams. They have not been forgotten, daughter. Everything you planted in faith will blossom at the right time. Every step you take, even when it seems uncertain, is being guided by divine hands. You are led, even if you often don't realize it, along paths that lead to your fulfillment. The angels whisper that what is to come is greater than what you have lost. Your past pains do not define your future, because there is something new being born for you. Yes, you are a warrior. The heavens testify to your strength, and the angels fill you with courage. Even on the darkest nights when tiredness tries to make you stop, remember, you are not fighting alone. In each battle, there are angels fighting at your side, wielding swords of light to open the way to your victory. The peace you seek is not far away. It is gifted to you today by the angels that surround you. Feel this peace invade your being, filling you with serenity. Even in the midst of storms, you are surrounded by a celestial light that calms and strengthens. It's not the end, it's a new beginning. Your life is intertwined with divine purposes, and the angels remind you that your story is being written with love. The pages of your future are filled with blessings, and each chapter is guided by the hand of God. Even though you don't see the full picture now, trust that the ending will be glorious. The angels ask you, free yourself from the bonds of the past. Everything that hurt you, that tried to imprison you, will be transformed into something beautiful. The forgiveness you offer will be the key to your liberation. You are called to fly freely, to be who you were created to be, without the weights that don't belong to you. Hope is your ally. No matter how distant your dream seems, don't give up on it. The angels assure you that the promises are being fulfilled, even if in an invisible way to your eyes. The time to flourish is coming, and soon you will see the fruits of your perseverance. Trust the signs. Often they come in the form of small blessings, of coincidences that make the heart vibrate. The angels send you these signs daily, confirming that you are on the right path. Keep your eyes open and your soul receptive, as they have a lot to reveal to you. In the silence, the angels speak to you. When everything around you seems noisy and confusing, close your eyes and listen to the gentle voice that guides you. It comes from above, from a place of peace and love. This voice reminds you of who you are and how dear you are in the eyes of the Father. Your essence is precious and unique. Angels bring you healing. What was injured, whether in the body or in the soul, is being restored. Your prayers have been heard, and now is the time for recovery, for renewal. There is nothing that the divine touch cannot transform, and today, healing begins to manifest itself in your life. The angels' love for you is unconditional. They see you not for your mistakes or failures, but for your inner beauty. You are valuable, exactly as you are. You don't need to be perfect, because you are loved in imperfection. The angels surround you with this truth and ask you to accept it. There is light in front of you. Even if the path still seems difficult, keep walking. The angels promise you that you will soon see a horizon full of hope. Do not be discouraged, as each step brings you closer to a destination of joy. They are preparing the ground for your harvest. When you doubt, remember, the angels are with you. They would never abandon you. Even in the loneliest hours, when your heart seems heavy, they are there, supporting you. You are too precious to be forgotten, and the love that surrounds you is greater than any. Now, daughter, take a deep breath and feel the divine presence. The sky smiles at you, and the angels celebrate your life. What is to come will be bigger and more beautiful than you imagine. Your tomorrow is already blessed, and the peace you were looking for is finally within reach. You are loved, guided, and protected. Daughter, as you continue to walk, something great is moving around you. Feel this energy, this subtle force that comes from above, involving every part of your being. The angels tell you, the turning point is closer than you think. What seemed to be standing still, with no progress, has already started to move in your favor. There are doors opening, answers emerging, and a path that lights up before you. There are secrets that the heavens want to reveal to you, mysteries kept especially for this time. Every challenge you have faced so far has prepared your spirit to receive these revelations. But the angels remind you, don't be hasty. Everything comes at the right time. As you wait, your heart is being refined to understand and embrace what is to come. Quiet your mind, because it is in silence that the greatest miracles happen. The voice of the angels does not scream, but whispers softly in your heart. They are guiding you to a peace that surpasses understanding, a serenity that nothing can shake. Allow this calm to flood your soul, and the heavens will do the rest. Everything is being aligned for your good. Right now, something is being prepared for you, something that will transform your life in surprising ways. The angels want you to know that your wait was not in vain. The seeds you planted, the desires you carry, are about to manifest. What is to come will be so extraordinary that even your eyes will mark. You know that feeling that something great is about to happen? It's not just a vague intuition. It's the confirmation that the angels send you. They tell you that the time for transformation has arrived. What was once just a distant dream is now approaching. All you need to do is keep your heart open and willing to receive. As long as the road has been, and at times tiring, the angels want to remind you that every curve, every stone along the way had a purpose. Nothing was by chance, and each step brought you closer to the promise. You can't see everything that is being done behind the scenes, but trust that the heavens work tirelessly for you. There is also a special calling that the angels are delivering to you today. They invite you to look within and rediscover your power, your strength. Everything you need is already inside you, waiting for the right moment to blossom. What stops you? External barriers cannot stop you, because the biggest battle has already been won within you. Do you feel this lightness? It is confirmation that the burden you were carrying is being lifted from your shoulders. The angels are working tirelessly to lighten your load. From now on, the path will be smoother. Not because there won't be challenges, but because your perspective has changed. Now, you know that you don't have to carry everything alone. There is a light that begins to shine more brightly within you. It is your essence, the one that the angels have always seen, but that you have sometimes forgotten. They remind you that you are made of light, of love, of hope. Nothing can erase the shine that God has placed in you. Allow this light to shine into the world without fear of being who you really are. The angels are preparing you for something greater, something that you may not yet fully understand. There is a purpose that is slowly revealing itself, and every little piece that has been given to you so far is part of a much bigger picture. They ask you to trust the process. Everything that is happening has a divine reason, and as you move forward, there is something you need to leave behind: doubts. The angels tell you that the biggest end of your progress are not external obstacles, but internal doubts that try to make you trust in the path that has been laid out for you, as it will take you to places you didn't even imagine were possible. With each new dawn, the angels are renewing their strength in you. There is new energy available, ready to be accessed. All you need is to open your heart and accept this strength. Allow it to guide you, strengthen you, and take you to the next level of your journey. Heaven is conspiring for your good. You are at the center of a great transformation. What seemed like an ending, in fact, is just the beginning of a new phase. The angels ask you to look to the horizon expectantly, as great things are on the way. Do not settle for less than what the Creator has prepared for you. Your biggest dreams are being fulfilled. You know that feeling that things are out of control? The angels tell you that, in fact, everything is exactly as it should be. There is a bigger plan at work, a plan that you may not be able to see right now, but that is unfolding perfectly. They remind you that control is in the Creator's hands, not yours. Sometimes the path may seem lonely, but the angels are surrounding you with a love that transcends time and space. They are closer than you imagine, protecting you, guiding you, and supporting you. Allow this love to envelop you and strengthen you. You are not alone. You never have been. There is a special promise that the angels want to give you now, that everything that was lost will be restored. What you thought was irreparably broken will be rebuilt. What was taken from you will be returned double. They are working in your life to bring restoration, and that promise is about to be fulfilled. The angels also ask you to pay attention to small signs. Miracles do not always come in large manifestation. Often, they reveal themselves in small things, in subtle gestures, in divine coincidences. Pay attention, as the angels send you signs daily, confirming that you are on the right path. And as you move forward, the angels remind you of something essential. You are worthy of all the love, all the happiness, and all the fulfillment that the universe has to offer you. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. You are a daughter of the Most High, and He has reserved the best for you. The angels are here to remind you of this unshakable truth. Now, daughter, as you continue on your journey, feel the presence of the angels around you. They accompany you at every step, whispering words of encouragement, opening paths, and dispelling shadows. What awaits you is more than you can imagine, and the heavens are ready to surprise you. Keep your eyes high, because the best is yet to come. Daughter, the angels continue to whisper secrets from heaven to your heart. There is a mystery being revealed gradually, like a veil that is slowly lifted. With each new day, you understand a little more about the purpose that was set for you. They ask you for patience and trust, because what you are about to discover will completely transform the way you see your own story. Do you know that deep desire, that dream that you kept for so long? The angels tell you that this desire is not in vain. It was planted in your heart by the Creator Himself, and now the harvest time is approaching. Every step you take towards that dream is being orchestrated by the heavens. Don't give up now, because the moment to see the impossible happen is closer than you think. As you walk, do you notice how some people appear in your life unexpectedly? They are not there by chance. The angels are placing those on your path who will help you, guide you, and support you on your journey. Pay attention to the connections that arise, as there are divine alliances being formed. Your life is intertwined with other plans, and together, you will accomplish great things. The angels want you to know that the answer does not always come as you expect. Sometimes it comes disguised as something small, almost imperceptible, but which, when looked closely, reveals itself to be the exact gift you asked for. They remind you to pay attention to details, because miracles are often hidden in small things. Don't underestimate the subtle signs. Something powerful is about to manifest. You can feel it, can't you? It's like a light breeze that turns into wind, a silent change that brings with it something new. The angels tell you that this change will not only be external, but also internal. Your soul is being prepared for something greater, and every transformation in your life begins first in your spirit. There are forces that try to divert you from the path, but the angels are always vigilant, driving away any shadow that tries to get closer. They are your guardians, and nothing can reach you without first passing through their watchful eye. Trust this invisible protection, because no matter how great the challenge, the divine protection that surrounds you is even greater. The angels invite you to remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Within you, there is still that purity, that unshakable faith. They ask you to rescue this essence, as it is what will guide you through the most difficult moments. Do not allow the weight of circumstances to erase the shine that God has placed in you. You are light, and that light needs to be seen. Right now, angels are working in areas of your life that you didn't even imagine. There are battles being fought in your favor that you don't even realize, and many of them are already being won. What is happening in the heavens is much bigger than you can understand, but the angels assure you, your good is being taken. Rest in that certainty. There is a divine synchronicity in everything that is happening. Things that seemed disconnected now begin to make sense, like pieces of a puzzle that fit together perfectly. The angels want you to know that every moment of waiting, every doubt, every step was part of that greater plan. The picture that is forming is beautiful, and you will be surprised by the grandeur of what will come. The strength you need does not come from outside, but is already within you. The angels remind you that you are strong beyond your imagination. They have seen your heart. They know your pain, but they also know your immense capacity to overcome. When you think you're at your limit, that's when true strength emerges. You are made of a spiritual fiber that cannot be broken. The time to bloom is near. The angels tell you that the seeds you planted in the midst of pain and tears are now beginning to sprout. The ground has been prepared, and you will soon see the fruit of your work, your faith, your patience. What is to come will be an abundant harvest, far beyond what you expected. Keep your heart ready to receive. Do you feel how the air around you feels different? It is because something is moving in the spiritual realms in your favor. What seemed closed, stagnant, is beginning to open. The angels are telling you that doors that once seemed locked are now opening wide. The key has been turned, and what was held back is about to be released. The angels invite you to live in the present, because that is where the miracle happens. Don't worry about what's to come. Don't get lost in the... Now is the time when things start to unfold. Every minute is an opportunity to connect with the divine and open yourself to the blessings that are flowing your way. There is a new season coming, and with it, a new version of yourself is emerging. The angels tell you that you are like a tree that goes through winter, but is soon filled with leaves and fruit in spring. The period of waiting, of silence, was just preparation. Now the life in you begins to blossom in ways you never imagined. Your intuition is being tuned. The angels are speaking to you through it, guiding you in every decision. Trust what your heart tells you, as it is in tune with the truths of heaven. You are not taking the wrong path. In fact, you are closer to your fulfillment than ever before. Follow the promptings of your soul, and you will see that they lead you to the destiny that God has prepared for you. And as you go, remember that the angels are always at your disposal. They surround you with love and light, ready to act on your behalf whenever you ask. There is no request too small or dream too big for them. Whatever you need, they are ready to give you, as long as you trust fully in divine timing. There is a call for courage. The angels tell you that this is the time to be bold, to move forward without fear. The barriers that once held you back are being removed, and you have the freedom to run towards what your heart desires most. Do not hesitate, for the heavens are with you. Every step you take is backed by heavenly strength. What the angels ask of you now is that you embrace your truth. The time has come to be who you really are, without masks, without fear of what others will think. There is a unique beauty about you, and the angels remind you that this authenticity is what attracts the greatest blessings. By being true to yourself, you align yourself with the divine purpose for your life. And finally, the angels ask you to expand your gaze. What you see now is just a fraction of what is to come. They assure you that the horizon is vast, and that there is more, much more, waiting for you on the other side of your doubts. Do not limit your dream, because the sky has no limits. What the angels have to reveal to you is yet to be discovered. The angels keep whispering, "Daughter," and there is something they want you to know now. There is a hidden treasure within you, a truth that, if discovered, will completely change the course of your life. This treasure is not far away. It is not out of reach. It is already beating in your heart. The angels are guiding you to find this precious jewel, and when you reveal it, everything will make sense. There are moments when the path seems to narrow, and doubts may arise. But the angels tell you, this is the time to trust even more. When the path narrows, it is because you are being led to a secret passage, a portal to something that few can access. Narrowing is not limitation, but an invitation to something deeper, more sacred. You're about to cross. The angels want to remind you that time, for the Creator, is not like the time we know. What seems time-consuming to you, to the heavens, is part of a perfect alignment. They ask you not to rush. Even when you can't see the movement, they are working in dimensions that your eyes cannot yet reach. What is to come has already been prepared, and will be delivered at exactly the right time. Your journey, however challenging it may have been, was not in vain. The angels tell you that each tear shed watered the soil of your soul, preparing it for abundant flowering. You are about to reap something extraordinary, something that will be a testament to your resilience and your faith. They ask you not to give up now, as you are very close to the harvest. Do you feel this deep connection with something greater, a presence that accompanies you in every step? It is the energy of angels, always by your side, whispering words of encouragement and protection. They guide you with divine precision, even when you don't realize it. Every detour, every twist in your path has been a redirection, taking you exactly where you need. You are about to experience a turning point in your story. The angels want you to know that what seemed like an insurmountable blockage is actually a bridge to a new level of understanding and fulfillment. They invite you to change your perspective, to see beyond appearances, as there is an opportunity hidden in every obstacle. You are being trained to see with the eyes of faith. There is a heavenly melody playing, a song that resonates in the deepest part of your being. The angels tell you that this melody was composed especially for a soundtrack for your journey. They ask you to listen with your heart, to feel this divine music that surrounds you. It reminds you of who you are, your true essence, and reconnects you with the greater purpose of your existence. The heavens are moving in ways you cannot yet fully understand. There is something happening in dimensions beyond what your physical eyes can see, but the angels assure you that everything is in perfect harmony. The delays, the unexpected changes, everything is part of a divine symphony that is being masterfully orchestrated. Trust the rhythm that the heavens have established for you. Your faith has been your greatest strength, and the angels applaud every moment in which, even without seeing it, you decided to believe. This faith is taking you beyond the limits of what is visible, and the angels are now ready to show you what was hidden. You will see, very soon, the tangible results of what you believed in silence. They ask you to keep your eyes fixed on the invisible, for that is where the miracle. There is something being released from the heavens towards you. something that will bring you clarity and wisdom. The angels are pouring upon you a special discernment, an ability to see beyond words and appearances. This gift is so that you can make decisions with confidence and courage, knowing that you are being guided by the Creator Himself. Everything you need to know will be revealed to you at the right time. The angels ask you to release what no longer serves you. There are weights that you have been carrying for too long, but now is the time to leave them behind. They assure you that the future that awaits you has no room for old baggage. By letting go of what holds you back in the past, you will make space to receive the new blessings that are to come. You are called to fly higher, without anything pulling you down. You are at an inflection point, where small choices can have big impacts. The angels tell you that the path you choose now will determine the course of the coming months. But fear not, as they are ready to guide you every step of the way. They advise you to follow the direction of love, peace, and truth, as these are the paths along which the Creator leads His children. There is a profound truth that you are about to discover, and it will change the way you see yourself and the world around you. The angels are preparing you for this moment of revelation, a moment in which you will understand your true value and how much you are loved by the Creator. When this truth emerges, all the lies you were told about who you are will disappear like smoke in the wind. The love that the heavens have for you is unconditional and eternal. The angels ask you to remember this whenever fear tries to reach you. Nothing can change that love. Nothing you do or don't do can diminish it. You are precious in the eyes of God, and the angels see you the same way. They love you deeply, and everything they do in your life is for your highest good. The angels are calling you to a higher level of understanding. They want you to see beyond the immediate circumstances and connect with the spiritual truth that is always present. You are not a victim of the events around you. You are a co-creator, called to work in partnership with the divine. Angels remind you that you have the power to change realities with your faith, your intention. The heavens are preparing a surprise for you. Something you didn't even imagine possible is being released towards you. The angels tell you that, as you remain firm on your path, something great is being aligned. Keep your heart expectant, as the unexpected can arrive at any moment. When you least expect it, the miracle will happen. The angels want you to know that your light does not go unnoticed. Even when you feel small or insignificant, your presence makes a difference. They see you as a star shining in a dark sky, and your light is helping to guide others. They encourage you to continue spreading that light, as you are a beacon for those who are lost. There is a strength in you that the angels deeply admire. They know how much you've overcome, and they tell you that you are much stronger than you realize. This strength, however, does not just come from yourself. It is a reflection of the divine power that flows through you. The angels remind you that, in the moments when you feel weak, this heavenly strength will always be there to support you. The angels are leading you to a new beginning. This cycle that is ending was necessary to prepare you, but now, a new phase is emerging on the horizon. They invite you to embrace this new beginning with enthusiasm and confidence, because what is to come is infinitely better than what you leave behind. You are being taken to a place of abundance and fullness. As time progresses, the angels continue to whisper your name before the heavenly throne. They intercede for you, taking care of every detail, big and small, of your life. They want you to know that there is no prayer of yours that has not been heard. Even those that you thought were forgotten are being worked on with care. What the heavens have for you is much greater than you can imagine. The angels want you to feel the transformation that is unfolding around you. There is a vibrant energy in the air, as if the universe itself is preparing for a dance. This dance is not just cosmic, it is a manifestation of the life that pulses in every cell of your being. You are being called to join this dance, to allow yourself to be carried by the current of love and abundance that flows from the. Visualize for a moment what you really want for your. The angels ask you to let these deepest desires flow, as they are the key to opening the doors you long for. Every thought, every intention we emit is an echo that resonates in the celestial realms. They are ready to respond, but it is essential that you are clear in your communication with the divine. Allow the light of your dreams to shine brightly. Meanwhile, the angels are teaching you the art of gratitude. They remind you that gratitude is not just a reaction, but a powerful creative tool. By being grateful for what you already have, you open the gates to receive even more. They encourage you to create a gratitude journal, where you can write down the small and large blessings that surround you. This simple act of recognition will create a vibrational field that will attract new opportunities. Do you understand how the challenges you face can be seen differently? The angels tell you that every difficulty is an opportunity in disguise, a lesson that presents itself for your spiritual growth. They invite you to change the narrative, to see obstacles as teachers. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, you will feel empowered, knowing that you are being shaped for something greater. Your journey is unique, and the angels want you to embrace that uniqueness. What worked for others may not apply to you, and that's perfectly normal. They ask you not to compare yourself with anyone, because the truth that lives within you is exclusive. Every step you take, every choice you make, is part of a divine path drawn just for you. Trust this path, even when it seems confusing. The angels are about to open your eyes to a broader vision. They tell you that the reality you perceive is only a fraction of what actually exists. When you begin to tune into the celestial frequency, you will notice the synchronicities that surround you. These coincidences are not accidental. They are signs that angels use to guide and encourage you. Keep your heart open, because magic is present in every little detail. The power of words is one of the greatest gifts you have. The angels invite you to be careful about what you say, both to yourself and to others. Every word you speak carries a vibration that manifests into reality. They remind you to speak with love, to create positive affirmations that resonate with the truth you want to see. The power is in your hand, and you can shape your life with every syllable you choose. The angels encourage you to cultivate relationships that will nourish your soul. The energy of the people around you can directly influence your mood and your trajectory. Connect with those who elevate you, who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Stay away from negative energies, as they can obscure the shine within you. Love and light are the forces that will make you prosper. As you travel this journey, don't forget to take care of your body. The angels remind you that physical health is a reflection of spiritual health. It maintains a balanced diet, practices activities that make you happy and connect with nature. Each step towards a healthier life is a way of honoring the temple that has been given to you. They are always by your side, guiding you for choices that feed both the body and the soul. Angels also want you to be kind to you. In times of doubt or frustration, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism, but they ask you to look at you with love and compassion. Treat as it would treat a dear friend, offering encouragement and support. Remember that the journey is about progress, not perfection. Every step you give is an achievement, and you must celebrate these victories. You are surrounded by an army of light that protects you and guides. Angels wish you feel this comforting presence, especially in moments of loneliness. They are always ready to listen, and their engaging wings offer comfort at difficult times. When you feel the weight of the world, remember that you are not alone. This heavenly connection is real and always available. Angels also want them to look at the future with hope and expectation. There is a wave of new possibilities on the way, and they ask you to prepare you to embrace what is to come. Each change that occurs will be an opportunity for growth and transformation. When you align with what is positive and optimistic, you will attract experiences that reflect this energy. As you walk, you do not forget that intuition is a divine compass. Angels remind you that when you follow this inner voice, you are in tune with the heavenly. Intuition can manifest itself as a feeling, an idea, or even a present. They ask you to trust these perceptions, for they are guides who will lead you toward what is truly aligned with your essence. The angels are enthusiastic about the changes that are coming in your life. They see the potential that resides in you and are ready to help you reveal it to. Just like a butterfly that emerges from your cocoon, you are also about to experience a wonderful transformation. What was once just an idea will begin to take shape, and you will realize the beauty of this evolution. The peace you are looking for is always within your reach, even in the storms of life. Angels teach you that by connecting you with the divine, you will find a safe haven. Practices such as meditation and prayer can help you silence your mind and open your heart. They encourage you to create a sacred space in your life, where you can recharge and restore your energy at any moment. Angels also remember the importance of forgiveness. Keeping resentment is like carrying a heavy backpack that keeps you from moving forward. They ask you to let what no longer serves you, allowing the energy of love to flow freely in your life. Forgiveness is not just an act of liberation to others, it is a gift you give you. By forgiving, you set free not only others, but especially yourself. As the journey continues, angels are ready to celebrate every step they give. They are aware of your big and small achievements and rejoice with you. Every smile, every moment of gratitude is a note in the symphony of your life that resonates in the sky. Angels want you to know that joys are as important as the challenges, as each contributes to your growth. There is still more to come, and the angels want you to remain attentive to the changes that are approaching. They are preparing something wonderful, a blessing that will manifest themselves unexpectedly. When the time comes, you will be ready to receive with an open heart and a quiet mind. What is to come is a reflection of love that flows from heaven, and you are worthy of all this. We have come to the end of this journey of heavenly words, and I want to thank you deeply for opening your heart and mind to receive this message from angels. It is an honor to be able to share with you this divine connection, which reminds us that we are never alone. Their presence is constant in our lives, guiding us and supporting each step. If this message resonated in your being, I would like to confirm the receipt by number 333. This number is a powerful sign of protection and heavenly guidance, and by sending it, you will be joining with us on this journey of light and love. And remember, it is essential that you subscribe to our channel and through the notification. Thus, you will always be connected to the messages of angels, who come to illuminate your way and strengthen your faith. Be careful for the next videos, as they will bring more wisdom, inspiration, and revelations that can transform your life. We thank you for being part of this community, where the light of angels shines intensely. May the peace and love of heaven always accompany you.